Imagine that every tear you've shed, every sleepless night, every moment of pain you're experiencing right now has a purpose much greater than you can see. What if I told you that, according to ancient Buddhist wisdom, nothing that's happening to you is by chance, that there's a deep reason behind every suffering? Stay with me until the end of this video, because you're going to discover why this pain came into your life and how to transform this moment of darkness into your greatest spiritual awakening. I'm from the Manifestation channel, and today we're going to dive together into a truth that can completely revolutionize the way you see your challenges. Prepare yourself for a journey of self-discovery that will set you free. First, I want you to know that I see you. I see your pain. Maybe you've lost someone very important and feel an emptiness in your chest that seems to never pass. Or maybe someone you loved deeply left your life, leaving you questioning your own worth. It could be that you're facing financial difficulties, feeling like the world is collapsing, or you feel completely alone even when surrounded by people. Maybe you're asking yourself, why me? What did I do to deserve this? Why do bad people seem to have luck, while I, who always try to do good, am suffering so much? I want you to know that it's completely normal to feel this revolt. You're not exaggerating, you're not weak for questioning. Actually, this questioning is the first step of your awakening, because there's something that Buddhist wisdom of more than 2,500 years wants to teach you about this exact moment in your life. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, this experience didn't come to destroy you, but to awaken you to who you really are? There's a universal law called karma that governs everything in the universe. And no, it's not that simplistic idea of punishment and reward that you know. Karma is much deeper than that. It's the law of cause and effect that says every experience in your life, absolutely everyone, is perfectly aligned with what your soul needs to evolve. That person who betrayed you came to teach you about self-worth. That job you lost was redirecting you to something greater. That opportunity that didn't work out was protecting you from something that wasn't for you. Let me tell you a Buddhist story that will change your perspective. A master found a butterfly struggling desperately to get out of its cocoon. Feeling sorry for its suffering, he decided to help and opened the cocoon with his hands. The butterfly came out, but its wings were weak and deformed. It never managed to fly. The master discovered later that the struggle to get out of the cocoon was essential to strengthen the butterfly's wings. Without this resistance, it would never develop the strength necessary to fly. In the same way, your difficulties are not obstacles in your path. They are the path. Every struggle is strengthening spiritual muscles you didn't even know you had. Now answer me honestly. Can you remember some very difficult situation from your past that today you look back and think, wow, how I grew from that? That's exactly what's happening now. You just can't see the complete picture yet. Now comes the most powerful part of this entire revelation, and I need you to pay close attention to this. You can't control what happens to you, but you have 100% control over how you respond to it. And this response is determining your future at this exact moment. Every thought you cultivate is creating your reality. Every word you speak is shaping your experience. Every action you take is sowing what you will reap. This means something revolutionary. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a co-creator of your life, even in the most difficult moments. When you change the question from "Why is this happening to me?" to "Why is this happening for me?" your entire world transforms, because then you stop fighting with reality and start dancing with it. You stop resisting life's flow and start surfing the waves of challenges. Let me ask you a question that can change everything. If you knew with absolute certainty that everything you're living now will make you a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person, how would that change the way you see your current situation? And if you're feeling that this message arrived at the exact moment of your life, that it wasn't a coincidence you're watching this now, leave a heart in the comments so I know you're with me on this journey. So, how do you transform this understanding into real change in your life? I'm going to give you 3 practical keys. First key: stop fighting against reality. Accept that what's happening has a purpose, even if you don't understand what it is yet. Resistance only amplifies suffering. Second key: change your questions. Instead of "Why me?" ask "What is this trying to teach me?" Instead of "When will this end?" ask "How can I grow from this?" Third key: trust the process. Even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, trust that there's a greater plan unfolding. Your soul chose this experience for your evolution. Now, breathe deeply with me. Feel the air entering and leaving your lungs. Recognize that you're alive, that you have strength, that you've been through difficult things before and always found a way to rise again. You are more resilient than you imagine, stronger than you believe, more loved by the universe than you can perceive at this moment. And I want you to understand something fundamental. This pain you're feeling now is not useless. It's sculpting you into a more authentic, more compassionate, and wiser version of yourself. Imagine how your life would be when you learn to see every challenge as a message from the universe for your growth. Imagine the tranquility you'll feel when you understand that nothing can really shake you, because everything is serving your greater good. Imagine the inner strength you'll develop when you realize that you've already survived 100% of your worst days. This person you're becoming through this difficult experience, this stronger, wiser, more compassionate version of you, is worth all the pain you're feeling now. And I want you to look at this current situation as if it were the final level of a very difficult video game. You only reach this level because you've already proven you have the skill to pass through it. The universe doesn't give you challenges greater than your capacity to overcome them. If this came to you, it's because you have everything you need to transform this into wisdom. Now tell me in the comments, what was the greatest lesson that a difficulty ever taught you? I want you to celebrate your own strength by sharing your story. Before you leave this video, I want you to understand something. You didn't get here by chance. This message didn't appear on your screen by coincidence. Your soul is ready for this perspective transformation. Somewhere in your being, you already knew this truth. You just needed to hear someone confirming what your heart was already whispering. Everything has a purpose. So from today on, when life brings you challenges, remember this phrase that can change everything. This is not happening to me, it's happening for me. If this video touched something deep inside you, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications, because we have much more transformative wisdom to share. Share this video with someone who needs to hear these words today. Sometimes, being an instrument of light in someone's life is exactly the purpose we were looking for. Always remember, nothing is by chance. Everything is for something. And that something is always for your evolution and growth. You're exactly where you need to be. Trust the process. Trust your journey. Trust yourself. Until the next video, and may peace be with you.